Oh, it's an absolute outrage. I'm someone who has traveled to Turkey many times. I love Turkey. I've always celebrated the fact that there's this liberal democracy in the Middle East that stands as a very important bridge between the West and the Muslim world. It's had a functioning liberal democracy for a long time, and a critical part of having a liberal democracy is having freedom of the press that can ask questions, that can criticize, that can provide information to the public about things that are happening from the government. And basically, the government has decided that they don't like any criticism, they don't like any questioning, any investigative journalism. They've just taken them over. Yeah. It just violates every key principle of democracy. The freedom of the press, a robust press, is such a critical part of a functioning democracy. And I'm just outraged. I'm outraged to see what the government's doing. The freedom of the press is a critical piece of a functioning democracy. And I have always celebrated the fact that Turkey is our friend, it's a functioning democracy, and this really does call into question the Turkish government's commitment to core democratic values. It's very distressing. You have to, part of being in a democracy is, as a government, being able to take criticism, have people ask questions. I don't like getting criticized. I do all sorts of things, and people write things about me that are positive, that are negative. That's part of our system. It was part of Turkey's system until very recently. And it just worries me that Turkey seems to be sliding away from its core commitment to democracy, that has worked so well for the nation for so long. Part of how Turkey's become such a great leader, such a great economic powerhouse, such a great friend, has come out of its long-time historical commitment to democratic values and democratic institutions. And to see something like this happens really worries me. It worries me about the future of Turkey. It worries me as to what it says about the long-term relationship between Turkey and the West. This is a NATO ally. I can't believe they're doing this. This is not in line with the values that are at the core of NATO nations. I know there's a crisis in Syria. We're all very concerned about it. We're very concerned about the crisis with ISIS, and we certainly hope to work closely with Turkey moving forward. But you can't use the crisis in Syria as a pretext to destroy your own democratic institutions. It's not right. It's not just. My heart goes out to the people of Turkey who care about having a functioning democracy there.